About 6:10 in the evening, Monday in October, the 11th, I believe, and it's just so peaceful. Just been walking along very quiet country lanes and farm tracks. Strong smell of, well, it smells like wine. I thought there might have been a very slight spillage in my bag. It was quite a strong smell, but then of course I looked down at the lanes and along the roads. There are loads of grapes that have spilt from over the side of the trailers on the back of the tractors, because of course it's just about that time of year where the weather, it's kind of turned a little bit, a couple of days, been a bit wet, just trying to eke out as much sunshine as possible to get the best possible harvest, and now's the time to collect them, and that's what they're doing. There's a lot of activity in some of the vineyards and the small villages, tractors and trailers and farm hands collecting the grape harvest for the 2010 vintage. But this is just so tranquil. Temperature is, I don't know, probably about 20, which is really quite comfortable. I think that's a church down there, a chapel down there to my right. Sort of go back down into the valley a bit and into some woods across the other side. I think I've got about 3/4 of an hour to go to get to the village that I'm aiming for today, and then that brings me within striking distance of Sant tomorrow, about another 15 or 16 kilometres. It's just great though. I mean, I do know there's a main road, probably about 3/4 of a kilometre to my left, but you can't really hear the traffic. Just hear birds and the breeze in the vines. That's a vineyard there. Don't know if there's any grapes left on those vines. They've been harvested already. Let's have a look. I'd say they've, there's not many left. I guess that it's not done by hand these days. So many vineyards, it's covering such a vast area, they just go along with these special machines that somehow collect them. Don't know how they do it. Left the odd one or two here and there. But, no, they've definitely gone into the squashing pot, into the wine traders. I don't suppose that's a job that's done, I was going to say by hand, but it would have been done by feet, I suppose. Treading the grapes. I guess it's all mechanised these days. There's been a certain satisfaction though about getting covered in grape juice, just kind of really being part of the process, and then sampling the vintage a few months later. I taste. I think there's a bit of raspberry. There are some chocolate notes, and just a hint of toe cheese. Yeah, really is a very unspoilt and peaceful little corner of France. Not many cities around here. The next big one is Bordeaux, but I've got a good week or so of walking to get there, so it's a fair distance away. Poitiers is now considerable distance behind me, and really Sant is a large town. Otherwise, no, it's just villages and hamlets and shuttered buildings, old farm buildings, storehouses, and acre upon acre of orchards and vineyards. Beautiful. On we go.
Bonne soirée.